No barracking, I've not even started yet. Well, good afternoon everyone, and for those who I've not got round to saying hello to yet, I'm John, and I met Kevin back in 1979 when we were both at the University of Nottingham studying chemistry. And I have to say, I'm absolutely delighted almost 40 years later to be standing here today. No, I am. You've got to laugh in the right places. I am delighted to be here. And, you know, whilst I say I'm delighted, I have to admit to still being in a little bit of a state of shock that he's finally met someone and has got married. You know, it just doesn't really sound right, I don't think, like Kevin Clay married. Who'd have thought they'd seen the day? You know, don't get me wrong, I think it's absolutely fantastic and a great surprise after all these years. But I'm sure I'm not the only one who's surprised by this. So, on a quick show of hands, who like me is surprised that he's finally married? Well, okay, so whilst we're having a vote, and complete honesty is needed for this one, please.
What, Brexit?
Who thought... You can see where Jem and Julian get it from. So, whilst we're having a vote, and complete honesty is needed for this one, who thought he was gay? Now, Mark, I know you're very close to Kevin, not known him that long, and I think you might have misheard me then. I said who thought he was gay, not who hoped he was.
There's no bullet tickling with Kevin.
I've never thought Kev was gay, although his taste in music during the 80s raised some doubts. He tended to like the electronic synthesizer type music, including Soft Cell, Pet Shop Boys, and the Communards. This did create a degree of suspicion given the sexual orientation of the lead singers. So, do you remember the lead singer with Soft Cell? Mark Arment, yes, and yeah, he's gay. And the lead singer with the Pet Shop Boys? Neil Tennant, yes, guess what? Lead singer with the Communards, Kevin?
Jimmy Somerville.
There's Jimmy Somerville, and guess what? There is no truth in the rumour that he liked the Village People.
They liked him.
Well, apart from the one in the Cowboys. Well, I better move on before this turns into an 80s music trivia quiz. Staying with music for a minute, Kev and Miriam visited Sally and I earlier in the year when the discussion turned to music. We were kicking around tracks we liked and how this one or that one would be great to have at the wedding. At some point during this, we were listening to a great song by George Michael, A Different Corner. Miriam got a bit emotional and turned to Kevin and asked, "Have you listened to the words, Kevin?" I'm not sure whether it was a question or an instruction.
Oh yeah.
Here's an edited extract from the lyrics. I'd say love was a magical thing. I'd say love would keep us from pain. I would promise you all of my life, but to lose you cut like a knife. Because I've never come close in all these years. Turn a different corner and we never would have met. Unfortunately, the moment was lost on Kevin when he declared he'd never heard the song and thought it was called A Different Corner. However, for those of you who know the song, Kevin got a lot more interested when it got to the line, little by little, you brought me to my knees. Kevin's always been interested in cars, even though he's never really had anything sporty or flash. He'd often have his head in What Car magazine and there'd be a copy of Auto Trader on the coffee table. Having been satisfied with his evaluation method and choice of cars over the years, Kev decided he'd use the same technique to try and find his ideal wife. So in the same way that he drew up a short list of requirements and desirable features when looking for a car, he did the same thing. A well-oiled bike will run smoothly and change gear easily. Marriage is like a tandem. Keep pedalling or the one at the front shouts at you. You should promise each other to not only enjoy new adventures and explorations, but appreciate the same old routes you know and love. Marriage is a promise to each other to endure the climb so that you may chase the swoops and swerves of the perfect downhill track. The journey may be long and have hills ahead, but if you climb together with love and passion, you'll be able to achieve everything you both desire. Wishing you all the best from the start of the greatest endurance event of your lives. Good luck, and may each lap be a great adventure. Alex will be delighted to know that I have. So, please be upstanding as we toast the happy couple. The toast is the bride and groom, Kevin and Miriam, Mr. and Mrs. Clay.